I love to fish. My earliest memories were catching snapper in Port Macquarie Bay, some 40 odd years ago. And today, I've turned that passion into a career, and it's the best job in the world.
This is not for the faint-hearted, I tell you. Oh.
On the water, 200 days a year, I get to battle and film some of the biggest fish in the ocean, and then share it in magazines and newspapers and TV shows around the world.
Yes!
But it's not all roses. I have to fish, rain, hail or shine.
Oh my God, I'm wet, I'm freezing cold, and I'm loving it! Woohoo!
And take on the wildlife to produce the goods.
There's only 1 million sharks in there, she'll be right.
But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way, because there is nothing as exciting as getting up close and personal with big fish, especially when you do it from a trailer bait, a tinny or even a kayak.
Yep, got him. Yeah, go McGlashan.
Better still, I get to do it with some of the best fishers in the country.
I'll tell you one thing, no other show goes to this length to catch a fish, and I'll guarantee that.
So join me, Al McGlashan, on a fishing adventure like no other, catching big fish from small boats. After a late night arrival at Port Macquarie, we hit the boat ramp area. Wasting little time, we got the boat wet and cautiously crossed the bar. My crew for the day were local fishing guru Shano and gun angler Vic Levitt. We found the birds and quickly stacked up on bait.
Well, we've just arrived in Barry's Bay. Now the guys inside us hooked up, the water temperature's gone up 2 degrees from what it is back there. Shano's already putting the bait out, one we had ready, so it's looking good, really good.
Local knowledge always pays off, and sure enough, Shano hooked up on the first bait in the water.
How's that for a start? Put the gear in, we had a livey there ready to go, put him down. Shano, who's a local of Port Macquarie, puts that straight on. Local knowledge. Oh, nice snapper.
Coming up.
Oh, it's a Cobia! Yeah! Just let him down a bit there. That's it. That's it. What a way to start. I'll hold his tail for you. So hard to tag this.
559 tag.
What a beautiful fish. Holding up
awesome.
there. Tuck in, mate. Tuck in the middle there with it.
Be shy. Not a bad start.
Now this is the way to start. Now we had a livey ready, so before we've even got here, it's all ready to go. We pull up, Shano being the local, slips it out. You can see there just a little circle hook with a slimy. Just let me turn it around for you. Puts it straight out as soon as we got here, so up to Barry's Bay. And the thing is, and this is what's really important, so he put it straight in the water. We saw another boat hook a fish. Bring that head towards him a bit. That's it. Push the fish out of touch. That's it. Bring the tail around.
Make him look bigger.
After a few quick photos, we quickly ran some water through the Cobe's gills and then released it.
Luckiest cobra on the north coast, the only one that gets a tag. Hopefully get recaptured. Last one I tagged, I got recaptured up in Queensland about a month later, so shows their migration.
Now we're just going to let him go. Poor old Shano's thinking about his dinner here, but oh look, they're so cool, you know, they're one of those awesome fish to do. And they're tough as, and we wanted to catch cobes on this show, we just caught it a bit quick. Now we need is a really big one. Look at that beautiful fish.
He's ready to go.
Off you go, my little friend.
We've got 128 kilo.
Hey! Awesome.
You beauty. One down. I did press record, didn't I? I don't think I did, actually.
Idiot.
Amazing. Started, one cove down. The water's gone up now. It was 20 degrees down there at Port Macquarie, and it's up to 23.6 here. The water's cleaner. I reckon we're going to see a few more fish. These blokes are already into it. Rigging up again. Vic wasted little time in hooking up on the second fish of the day.
That didn't take long. We swapped the slimy for a yakka. The coves tend to like the yakkas a lot better, especially when they're down deep.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a yakka. I mean, it's like a cobia, I should say.
Pretty sure it's not a yakka now. Now,
Yeah.
like being the great fisherman I am, it was a yakka, that's a definite. It ain't now, and I reckon it could be a better cove this time. Woohoo!
When you're fighting a fish, there's a foregrip. That's where you should hold your line, your rod. So many people hold their rod like this, which is just leverage working against them. Or even still like this. Pure physics just says grab that there, and it's so much easier, it takes all the weight off. And you can put some hurt on the fish. Cobia!
Cobia it is!
Why did you catch right at this rate?
Probably the other thing worth mentioning now that we've got the camera focusing in on Vic there is that you'll see the rod's got the same bend. So he lifts it up, drops it down, gets the same bend. The minute you change the pressure on the fish, it will pull away. It's like a dog on a chain. I keep saying the same thing, that, you know, if you hold it, as soon as you give it a bit, it'll go. And you can see here that he's not ripping on the rod, he's not yanking, he's not pulling, he's just nice and steady. Keep that nice load. Keep the pressure on, because if you're yanking stuff, the hook's sitting in there with a circle hook, but if you're pulling and shaking it, you're wearing a hole, nice and steady, and you'll win the race. Or in this case, catch cobia. Woohoo!
And remember to get social with Big Fish Small Boats. Check out the website bfsb.com.au. Follow us on Facebook or watch all the episodes from past seasons on YouTube. And for the latest fishing reports and pics, check out Al McGlashan on Instagram. After the break, the weather turns sour and the sharks come to town.
Dunny.
Got me on the bottom, eh?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grilled you. We just said, like, we're just making a joke how great it is that cobia don't get you in the reef and they're always great to fight and all that. He just got drilled in the reef. All right, another swivel for you.
Well, that sucks.
One down.
Even with the weather settling in and the rain hammering down, we refused to give up and persevered.
I'll tell you one thing, no other show goes to this length to catch a fish, and I'll guarantee that. So they're either really smart, or we're really dumb, or we're just crazy. Or a combination of all.
And with the baits back out, it wasn't long until I got my first shot of the day.
At the start we didn't think it was that big. Just did one screamer run, then didn't do anything. I'm like, oh, that's not that big. Up high. Hey. And I'm pretty sure, and I'd almost guarantee Vic will agree with me here, that it's a mackerel. Oh yeah, baby. I take back what I said, that I thought he was a little fish there at the start. He's a goer. What was I saying about that? Yeah, baby.
A bit better than a spotty, isn't it?
Well, this fight's going on a bit further than I thought. I have to take my jacket off, it's getting so hot. Well, halfway off anyway. This, you know, we're driving up yesterday. Vic came up a bit earlier. I had to wait for poor Dino behind the camera there. He had to fly up, and the whole way it rained. And you know, when you're doing this style of show, it's not just cruisy all the time. You don't just wander out and go, yeah, I'll just catch a few fish. In this style of, look at this baby go. That's unreal. You know, there's a real stress in there that you've got to get fish, you've got to produce, and the whole way up, driving up, it's just pouring with rain. The whole friggin' way. And we get up here and then it rains. We didn't think we'd get through the bar because we were going to go to Southwest Rocks because our good mate Brent, who's a complete angler, Kempsey, was ringing me saying, oh mate, this is the place to be, you know. But the bar's up and we can't do it, and it's, look, if it's not safe, you can't run it. But Port Macquarie's got a slightly better bar, and of course Shano was there as well, so we came down. We've come up to Barry's Bay, and it's game on. For what must be my biggest mackerel in New South Wales ever.
You're keen saying that. You haven't got him yet.
Oh.
There he is, he's a mac tuna.
Oh, he just got bitten in half.
You think? He's a big
You
mackerel. Or?
bastard!
Huh?
I thought he suddenly, that was that sudden stop.
What happened?
Shark. Just then when I was talking, I'm twitching, and I felt him twitch, and he's a nice mackerel too, bugger it. Look at the size of that. Oh, you mongrel.
He was well hooked, he was never getting off.
Oh,
He was real well hooked.
look at that. How frustrating is that? And just when I was talking, I felt a twitch, and I thought, oh, he's coming up a bit easier.
That was a good fish. Here's your prize, mate.
15 kilos or something.
Consolation prize.
On fire, McGlashan, and of course it's raining again. Oh, that's crap. Bugger it!
Not fair, is it?
Oh, here's a nice fish, eh, too. 12, he might be 14, well, he might be 14, 15. Bugger it! Ah! Ah, well, it's all part of it.
Make yourself the complete angler by winning the ultimate fishing prize. A Bluefin drifter 3.8 with front casting deck and full floor. Sitting pretty on a Dumbier trailer. Powered by a 2-stroke 15 horsepower outboard motor. And better still, there's $2,000 worth of awesome Shimano fishing gear to get you hooked up to that big fish out of a small boat. Plus there's an inshore safety equipment kit and comprehensive boat insurance with the boys at Club Marine. And it's all registered. That's $10,000 worth of prizes. And it's easy to enter. Just buy any product from The Complete Angler for your chance to win. And for full terms and conditions, visit CompleteAngler.com.au. The Complete Angler, supplying fishermen with the complete fishing experience since 1967. Coming up, we just couldn't seem to shake those sharks. Vic hooks up and quickly finds himself in serious trouble with a diminishing line load on his little Shimano.
There ain't much left.
How's that for a
Keep
run?
going, we're going to lose it.
You can't see that line, so just guide me if I'm too close to you there.
How's that line? Just about gone. You can see the silver on the spool there. If you see the rod, got a lot of vibration in that rod. I'm thinking tuna. And the mackerel was a lot steadier. We just had a big shark harassing all the bait fish here a minute ago, so hopefully he'll leave my fish alone. And that's the shark, that's it.
one thing tuna do, even more than mackerel, they get eaten. And we're pretty sure that his tuna, which might be a longtail or a mac tuna, has turned into a brown overcoat. The Johnny Howard GST has hit us again. Oh, you are a gun.
All the hooks are straightened out.
Have a look at that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Sharks 2, big fish, small boats, 0.5.
Well, just pulled the hooks on that thing. It's pretty much a shark, 100%. But have a go at the hooks. On a little 4,000 reel, you can straighten out hooks like that. You put enough pressure on them. And I'm glad it did. Save me dealing with it when it got to the boat. Anyway, we'll try to get another one, eh? A real one this time.
And then it was Shano's turn.
Don't you love it when we keep fishing? Instead of being the supportive blokes, you know, when I catch it, everyone goes to stop. When Shane's on, now we just keep fishing.
What do we think of it?
Exciting afternoon fishing, you know. As I said, tide, late afternoon, you get a good bite like this. We're literally putting the baits in, bang, we're on again. How windy is this? She's having a go.
Sharks 3, big fish, small boats, still 0.5.
Well, weather's deteriorated a bit there and the sharks are moving in and giving us a hard time. What happened there was shark ate the livey, so there was no halfway through that, you know, you catch a tuna or a mackerel and then it eats it. This time, they cut out the middleman and just ate it straight away. And typically, as Vic said, they go northeast. Always the sharks over here. And he went northeast and he's still going northeast. And we're going to go south, back over that spot, and then keep going.
Another good mackerel.
Look at it go! Come on, baby.
Coming up, we finally get a break between the sharks.
Oh, nice mac. Nice.
Yep. Hold it there for the camera, that's it. That's a good mac.
Well, the afternoon wore on and things slowed right down, but then suddenly all hell broke loose with a double hookup.
We just had a double hookup. Vic grabbed it, and I must admit I just ripped it off him, you know, couldn't help myself. And we've been working hard, you know, we had that bit where they just kept falling off and we saw the bite there, and that one it goes bang, crash, and straight on. And we talked about it all day, about the idea of a double hookup and come on, baby.
Another good fish.
Got a bit of colour there. Oh. No, one down. Well, our luck continues. Down. It's all relying on me at this point in time. Oh, I'm feeling the pressure, I tell ya.
Another good mackerel.
Look at it go.
There's that phone.
Still going. And I'm on fishing a bit heavier gear now, so they don't normally fight this hard. I'm using pretty, you know, reasonable gear on him. Yeah. I'm nervous as hell, I tell ya. Whoop, hold him there for the camera, that's it. That's a good Mac.
There you go. Watch him.
Well, I tell you what, it's been an interesting day. We've seen all 4 seasons. It was dead flat, then it was raining, then it was windy. Actually, no, it wasn't 4 seasons because we saw no sun at all. But, you know, we persisted and the fishing got a lot better in the afternoon. And apart from all the sharks and topping off with one of these babies, it makes it all worthwhile. Now, there are 3 tips I'm going to offer. They're going to help you catch more fish on these inshore grounds. First and foremost, live bait is best. And stay on the bait. Don't leave it, stay right on the bait. Secondly, when you're chasing these sort of things like mackerel, use wire. Single strand, the little technique we had there, single hook at the front, a treble down the back, is perfectly suited to these fish. And finally, keep fishing. Don't stop. End of the day, we're the only ones here, and we've got the biggest mackerel of the day. That's how you catch more fish.